You just feel for all of those folks dealing with that. Again, Indiana Task Force 1, our first responders trying to help, at least with the flooding to our immediate south. Meanwhile, we're dealing with another dose of winter. And, you know, this is kind of the time of year I think a lot of us are like, okay, I've had enough.
Yeah, we're about good.
But you know who hasn't had enough? Miss Snow. She's coming back.
Yeah, she's coming back. I think Tuesday night and Wednesday has
okay.
a nice good chance. But if you look outside, we're still getting the snow showers.
It is pretty.
It is pretty, yes.
From the inside.
It is. Once you got a nice cup of hot cocoa or coffee looking outside. Here's the thing. The clouds are really low and the snow shower level is really low too. So you're thinking, okay, Fort Wayne, we're not getting anything. That's not the case. Even Richmond, we're not getting anything. That's not the case either. The radar beam goes up as you get out, so we can't quite register the snowflakes as well farther away from Indianapolis, but I can tell you, most of the state right now is getting these snow showers, and they're a little bit heavier though once you get towards Indy. In fact, we've got this really good band just setting up 74 from Lisden right through Pittsboro and Brownsburg. You get to Eagle Creek right through downtown, and then you get to the other side of Indy, Beech Grove to Shelbyville. We've got some good snow. It's also coming down in a pretty good clip there in Greenfield, up north to Zionsville. Good afternoon in Carmel and Fishers. It's cold out there, so when you step outside, bundle up. We've got temperatures in the 20s, and I think from here on out, we're not going to hit freezing again until next weekend. Guys, it's going to be a really cold week ahead and really windy too at times. Now the winds are slowly dying down. We had gusts, up to 40 miles per hour earlier today. They're sustained between 15 to up to 22 right now in Kokomo. So that's sustained winds. That's what they're going constantly at. So it is breezy. Wind chills down in the teens, but later tonight, those wind chills will drop below 0. Waking up tomorrow morning for your Monday morning, bundle up. We'll be starting right there at 0 in Kokomo and around 7, I think, for Indianapolis. It's going to be a very cold start tomorrow morning. We'll have mixed sun and clouds, and don't be surprised if you see a stray flurry throughout the day. Not nearly as much as we had today, but I'm not sure if we can completely get rid of the flurry chances. Tomorrow afternoon, teens, maybe a couple 20s. That's all we'll do. But really, that wind will be out there still. So we'll start with wind chills down below 0. I think as we're headed to school tomorrow, we'll have a wind chill around -1. I think we'll get above 0 for wind chills throughout the afternoon, and then we drop again in the evening. Very cold weather's out there for really the rest of the week. And because we're cold, any moisture that comes in will have the chance to turn into snow. I think tomorrow we'll have a mix of sun and clouds, and I wouldn't be surprised if some thicker clouds throw out a stray snow shower at us. Not a big deal, but tomorrow is just going to be a very wintry day, very cold and kind of on the cloudier side, especially in the afternoon. But we got to talk about this cold air that's streaming down all week long and this active jet stream. It is right over us in Kentucky. That means any kind of storm systems that are going to hit the jet stream will come right at us. So we've got the cold air, and that's going to keep these slick spots on the roads all week long. But we also have snow chances on the way. In fact, we're expecting a pretty good snowstorm in the Ozarks. The question is, does it stay more towards Kentucky, or does it kind of sneak in into Indiana? I think we're kind of in a mix of both. On the low end, we could maybe get another inch or so midweek. On the higher end, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a few inches. That would be Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning. That's the next snow system. You see it gathering together right over the Ozarks, and then it'll cross the Mississippi, and then it's coming at us for your Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So that's the next system we're tracking. We've got a whole blog on it on our website right now, and a video on WTHR Plus if you want to see some of the snowfall projections, the early call snowfall projections as you're looking towards the middle of the week. But I tell you what, Jenny, next week's going to be so much better. Lots of sun and temperatures finally getting above freezing.